Hey there, this is Red. It's time for another episode of Red Gets Beat Down by Kang Plays. We've had two thus far where they just haven't gone really well. Like, I can't get the stuff that Iron Man needs to build. So, we're going to give it one more try, and then I might end up switching over to another character, or I may just go back to the Rise of Red Skull stuff, because I've been wanting to do an expert playthrough of that too. Anyway, let's take a look at Kang here. We've got Kang's out. He's got toughness. He's got his thing going on where he gets, when he attacks, we're going to put one threat on the main scheme, or he gets +2 for the attack. And he starts with toughness. Those are the things to keep in mind for Kang. And then Kang's arrival, really, we've got the standard encounter set in there. We've got the temporal encounter set in there, which is different than the tempora encounter set. And then all of our stuff is set aside. We have the Kang's Dominions are on the side, and my obligation cards are on the side, and that's all shuffled up. So I think we're ready to go, except for when this comes out, there's a when revealed, deal each player an encounter card. So we're going to grab an encounter card. There we go, one encounter card. And let's see how we do as Tony Stark. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Now, I've done horribly so far. Let's see if we can get some tech. Okay, we've got an energy. Hey, it's a tech. Oh my gosh, and the arc reactor. Holy cow. Well, that's actually a little bit more tech than I wanted in the first hand. Oh, wow. I have my arc reactor. That is amazing. Now, I'm probably not going to be able to play 2 energy barriers. So I could get my arc reactor out, and then I'm probably down to 1 energy barrier at that point, but we'll hold on to both just in case. Well, that's all 3 of my energy barriers, but we're going to get rid of 1 because I don't see myself playing more than 2 potentially. We'll draw back up to 6. So there we go. Didn't get another double resource. That's what I was hoping for, but hopes and dreams. All right. So we're ready to start, and we actually have a hand I'm kind of excited about. Okay. We can use our futurist ability. So Tony's futurist says, look at the top 3 cards of your deck, add 1 to your hand, and discard the others. Oop, he goes here. All right, so we got our 1, 2, top 3 cards of my deck. We're going to look, and we have a helmet. So I think we're going to keep our helmet. All right, let's see what we can do here. We can do some tech, which we haven't been able to do before. So we're going to go ahead and we'll flip on over to Iron Man. Let's get our arc reactor out there. Like, of all the tech, that is the best one to get. The other great thing is I don't have anything that's, I'll have enough tech that my stuff shouldn't get taken away. So we could do an energy barrier. Look at that. Look at the tech build happening. And we can do my helmet. Now, these aren't going to do a lot of good at the outset here because there's no threat out there, but we have fun things we can do because we can attack for 1, take off the tough, use our arc reactor, which is my favorite Iron Man card. Exhaust arc reactor, ready Iron Man. We're going to do that, ready Iron Man, and then we're going to attack for 1 more, and we're doing damage to Kang right out of the gate. Okay. Then we're going to be done, and we're going to draw, look at that, 3. We're going to draw 1, 2, 3, 4 cards right off the bat. So I'm happy with how this is going so far. Ooh, a Stark Tower. Well, no more tech. That's okay. We can get a Quinn Carrier out there and help us do things. All right, so villain's turn. What's going to happen on the villain's turn? First thing, we're going to put a threat on the main scheme. Kang's going to come attack me. And I have that thing where I have to decide if I want to do another threat or +2 attack. I think we're going to do another threat because that's going all right. All right, he's going to attack me for 2. I think, do I take this? Because I could defend, but I've only got 1 defense, so it's not that great. So I think we're just going to take this. And we're going to take a boost of 2, so he's going to hit me for 4. Ouch. All right, that hurts a little bit on the old Iron Man there. Ooh, actually, we can take 3 and reflect 1 of those back. So he's down to 10. Okay. Then we need encounter cards. So we have 1, and we have 2 encounter cards. So encounter card number 1 is Stolen Memories. When revealed, place the top 8 cards of your deck face down under this card. And as an alter ego, I need to spend a mental to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So that's kind of the fun Kang obligation stuff. Fun is a very strange word to use there, but yeah. All right, next up is Chitauri Soldier. Forced interrupt. When he attacks, discard the top card of the encounter deck. Take indirect damage equal to the number of boost icons on that card. Okay. We've got a Soldier coming into play. All right, that is the end of the villain's turn, and we're back over to the hero side. All right, so what am I thinking here is I could get my Quinn Carrier out, or the other thing I could do is I could look at doing an Iron Man turn where I get my Stark Tower and then use my Quinn Carrier to get my memories back. I'm thinking that may be the smarter thing to do, because I can de-threat the main scheme. So we go like this. We remove 2 threat. We use our arc reactor and we untap. Then do we go ahead and punch the Chitauri Soldier? I think so. We'll do a little punch to the Chitauri Soldier. We're going to spend 2 to get Stark Tower out. We're going to flip over to Tony. We'll do Futurist. Actually, I probably should have waited to get my Stark Tower out until after I did my Futurist, but we'll do our Futurist. We'll get 3 at this point. So we've got, ooh, there's Pepper Potts. Yep, should have probably waited. We're going to let Pepper Potts go, and we're going to get our downtime, I think. All right, we're going to use Stark Tower to go after our top tech. Top tech is going to be Persona, Superpower. It's going to be another energy barrier. All right. We're going to use our Quinn Carrier to get rid of the stolen memories. So it says alter ego action, discard resource from your hand. Discard this obligation, discard each face down card under this obligation. All right, so all of these are going to go back in here. Ooh, there's my armor I could possibly pick up. All right. Or I could put my energy barrier in there on top for next round and have my downtime sitting ready, which would help me recover. I think we will do that. We'll play the long game and we'll get our downtime out there. All right, so we're going to be done. Going to untap, untap, untap Tony. We're going to go over the villain's turn. Oh, we need a hand. We need 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so we got some gauntlets, a Black Widow, preemptive strike, repulsor blast, rocket boots, and Luke Cage. All right, so villain's turn. We're going to put 1 threat on the main scheme. Kang sees Tony Stark out there, so Kang's going to scheme. He's got a scheme of 1. He's going to get a boost card, and he's going to scheme for 2 more. We're going to scheme for 3. So that's going to take us up to 4 of the 7, which is a little bit on the scary side. Then the Chitauri Soldier is going to scheme, and he's going to throw another one on there, so we're up to 5 already. All right. We draw an encounter card. Our encounter card is another Chitauri Soldier. Okay, so we got 2 of them out there now. All right. That is the end of the villain's turn, and we're over to the hero side. So what can we do hero-wise? We could use... We want to get our energy barrier back. Let's Futurist first. So we're going to get 3 cards for Tony's Futurist ability. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, I think we're going to hold on to our strength. Then we're going to use our Stark Tower to get our energy barrier back. All right, so we got all sorts of crazy things we can do now. Let's see here. I think we're going to recover as Tony, so that's going to get us 3 health. And then we're going to go ahead and flip on over to Iron Man. We'll use our arc reactor to untap Iron Man. We're going to use our helmet to take one off the main scheme. Let's see, what else do we have going on? We got powered gauntlets, we got an energy barrier. We have Black Widow too. Black Widow would be nice. We've got a repulsor blast, but that seems kind of like overkill on the Chitauri soldiers. So I think we want to get our energy barrier out. So let's do that first. Spend that, get our energy barrier out. Then next up, we could do rocket boots and gauntlets. Wow, we got so much stuff. That's going to get us up to a pretty good hand size at that point in time. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. So we'll do rocket boots. The problem is we're going to have some damage coming in that I don't know, but I think we're okay. I think we're all right. So we're going to do rocket boots, which is going to give us +1 hit point. So I can flip this puppy over to 10. We do powered gauntlets. Are going to come out. And I think we hold on to our repulsor blast. All right, we can use our powered gauntlets to do 1 damage. And how do we do this 1 damage? Do we do it here? I think we do it there. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do it there. All right. It's going to be the villain's turn. So what's going to happen on the villain? Well, first, before we get villain's turn, we get to draw cards, and we get to draw a lot of cards. So we should do that. All right, so we've got tech-wise, we get 1 card, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards. Woohoo! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oop, 6. Because we have 1 out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Don't quite deck out this round, which is good. All right, villain's turn. We're going to put 1 threat on the main scheme. All right, do I want to put another threat on the main scheme, or do I want to take the damage at this point? I think we're going to put another threat on the main scheme and toe the line here, because if another threat comes out anyway, I think we're in trouble. So we'll just go ahead and put 1 there. All right, so Kang's going to attack. He's going to get a boost card. He's going to boost up to 5 damage. That's good because I would have taken 7. All right, so I got 5 coming in, and I can energy barrier 2. All right, so I'm going to put those 2 back on this Chitauri soldier, and I'm going to take 3. All right, next up is I have this Chitauri soldier attacking, and he says, when I attack, discard the top card of the encounter deck, take indirect damage equal to the number of boost icons on that card. So I'm going to take indirect damage. So we're going to discard this, see how many boost icons, 1. I'm going to take 1 indirect damage, which I will put back on him. All right, then he's attacking for 1, which I will use the other energy barrier to take him out. All right, so we're cleaning the board up, and that's looking pretty good. Next up, we need an encounter card. Counter card is Pinned Down. When revealed, place 2 threat here for each obligation in play. Luckily, there are no obligations. Unluckily, it has a crisis icon. So, it's going to start with 2. We got 2 on there. We can take care of that. All right, end of the villain's turn. We're over to the hero's turn. Let's do some heroic stuff. So first thing we're going to do is we're just going to do 2 threat and get this thing out of there. And then we will untap. And then we'll remove 2 more threat. 2. And we'll use our helmet to take away 1. Down to 3. That's a pretty good turnaround there. Our power of protection doesn't do us any good in this instance. Let's see here. What else can we do? We could repulsor blast Kang. We've only got one card though, so that's not good. That's not a good repulsor blast. And we happen to have 2 repulsor blasts in our hand. We do have a supersonic punch that's sitting there for 8, but we need to spend a mental to do that, which is looking quite possible. So let's use our power of protection to go aerial. So we're up in the air at this point in time, and we're going to use one of our repulsor blasts and our enhanced reflexes to do a supersonic punch. So supersonic punch says deal 4 damage to an enemy, 8 damage if you're aerial. And what we had done was we had spent the 1 mental, exhaust rocket boots, spend a mental, and gain aerial. So we are aerial. All right, so we're going to hit him for 8. It's going to knock him down to 2. All right, so the scary thing is we're aerial, and we can take him out this round. I don't know if I want to do that or not. I think I do want to do that, because that's going to move us over to another scheme, I think. So, yeah. We'll skip further than we got last game. Okay, so before I do that, do I want to play my... Yeah, let's play another set of gauntlets. So we're going to do 2. We get a second set of gauntlets out there. And we're going to go ahead and hit him for 2 more. So 2 more, and Kang the Conqueror is out of there. All right. So when Kang the Conqueror goes away, we have, when defeated, advance the main scheme to stage 2 at the end of the phase. All right. So unfortunately, I don't get to use my other set of gauntlets. So go through the rest of the player phase. So we're going to untap, untap. We are going to draw cards. And we have 1 encounter card. Shuffle up. The only thing that's kind of scary is I don't have a whole lot of defense at this point in time. I've got 1 energy barrier out there. If he hits me with a really big attack, I'm in trouble, but I think we should be okay. All right, so how many cards am I getting? I'm getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. That's a good number because that's the maximum, and I like the maximum. When you get Iron Man built, it's good. When he's not built, it's bad. So we're looking all right. Could use some allies is what we could use. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, did I get all the allies? Let's see here. We have Black Widow. We have 1 ally in there. Black Widow, some med team would be good for the healing. Oh, we got a preemptive strike. That could help out too. All right, so that's the end of our turn. We're going to move on to 2A. So let's see what 2A says here. 2A says, when revealed, place 1 acceleration token here for each side scheme in play, which there's none. Then discard each side scheme. Okay. Each player receives a random stage 3A in turn order. Remove any stage 3 schemes from the game. All right. So I'm going to get a 3A. When acceleration token would be placed on another scheme, place it here instead. Players cannot join this game area unless there are no remaining other game areas. All right. And all players, let's see here. When all players have joined this game area, advance to stage 4A. All right, so it's kind of our placeholder that goes out there, and instead we need to get the 3As, and we're going to shuffle them up. And I still haven't got my 4-sided dice like I was supposed to get. Well, actually, I have a bunch of 4-sided die back on the shelf over there, but I'm not going to go after them because I'm sitting here doing this video thing. So, all right, we're going to grab one, and it's going to be this one. We have the Chronopolis. All right. Let's see what it says here. It says the Chronopolis. After this stage is completed, we need to start on 3A. There we go. When revealed, create your own game area. Hey, that's nice when I'm solo. And place the scheme in it. Add Kang Immortus to the game area and deal yourself an encounter card. All right, so there's an encounter card. We need to find Kang Immortus. Uh-oh. Where's my Kangs at? Where's my Kangs at? There's all my realms. Aha, there they are. Are they hiding over here? Oh, those are my expert Kangs. Uh-oh. I don't see my Kangs. Are they? Oh, here they are. Here they are. Okay. Kang Immortus is going to be this guy. So he's going to have toughness. Can't take damage while a minion is in play. Great. I'm going to start with a bunch of encounters. He's going to have 18 hit points. All right. Let's get him into play. So he needs 18 hit points, which is a lot. 10, 5, 2 and a 1. Nope. Usually I put the 5 over here. Let's try not to break tradition here. All right. 18. He gets toughness. And then we have the Chronopolis is in play. After this stage is completed, place one set aside Kang's Dominion face down under stage 4A. So that's if this completes, and it's going to start with 0, gets +1 every turn, and it goes out at 9. All right, so hopefully we don't have to worry about that, but we will see. All right, Kang Immortus, Iron Man. That was the end of my player phase. Wow, that was complicated. So we're back over to the villain phase. So what's going to happen on the villain's turn? We're going to put, this clears off. We're going to put one threat on the main scheme. Kang Immortus is going to see Iron Man out there. He's going to come to attack Iron Man. Iron Man's going to take this one. So he's attacking for 2. He's going to get a boost of Macrobots. Give Kang a tough status card. Oh, he's already got a tough status card. All right. So I'm going to take 2 damage. I'm going to reflect one of those back to get rid of his tough status card that he didn't doubly get, so I still take 1. All right, so that's the end of Kang. And now we're going to get another encounter card out here. Now the big thing I need to remember is he can't take damage while a minion is in play. All right. Let's start at the bottom here and we'll go through our encounter cards. Number 1, hey, look at that. It's a minion. Who has Quick Strike? It's going to hit me for 2. I have no other defenses out there, so I'm just going to take 2. All right. Next up is Future Weapons. Attached to Kang. When Kang attacks, the attack gains overkill. If it damages a hero, that hero is stunned. Then I discard the future weapon. Okay, so he's going to attack for a lot, potentially. 2, 4. All right. Next up, we have Time Portal. When this scheme, so forced interrupt when this scheme is defeated, shuffle it into the encounter deck instead of discarding it. Okay, it's got 2 per player, so that's not too bad. All right, I think these are all things we can handle. We're okay here. All right, put 2 on there. Okay, we're over to the hero's turn. Ooh, dun, dun, dun. What are we going to do hero-wise? That med team is looking pretty nice. Endurance is looking pretty nice at this point in time. Maybe a good time to take a nap also. So let's see here. We have a couple of powered gauntlets. We can use those. Well, I could go aerial. But I want to go aerial. If I go aerial, then my gauntlets do 2 apiece. And what do I get other than that? I don't get anything else other than that. And I'd have to spend a mental, which would be my enhanced awareness. So I would be able to zap him. Then I would be able to actually hit Kang himself, which is nice. That's kind of a cool thing. So that would involve going aerial, which would mean I would use my enhanced awareness for that. I could then go supersonic punch him for another 8 and still play my med team. help heal me up. That doesn't look like a bad round, all in all. So when I get rid of this, it gets shuffled back into the encounter deck. I think that's what we're going to do. I think is we're going to go aerial and do lots of damage. We might as well make that happen. So we're going to spend our enhanced awareness and tap our rocket boots. So we're aerial now. We're going to, so we have to take out the ancient warrior first. So we're going to use our powered gauntlets. Because we're aerial, they do 2 damage. So 2 damage takes out the ancient warrior. All right, we're going to have Iron Man is going to thwart for 2, which is going to take out this time portal. Let's make sure we read that right. When this scheme is defeated, shuffle it into the encounter deck instead of discarding it. Okay, so it's going to get tossed back in here. All right. Ooh. Whoa, crazy card action. All right, we can use our Mark V helmet does aerial stuff from each scheme if you have aerial, but it doesn't really matter. We're going to go ahead and use it and take 1 off of the Chronopolis. We're doing some good cleanup at this point. Let's see here. At that point, we are aerial. We're going to go ahead and supersonic punch for 8. Woohoo! So 8 damage to Kang, which is a 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Then we play, okay, we're going to play our med team, I think. Yeah, we'll get our med team out there. That gets 3 counters. We'll go ahead and heal ourselves for, what's it do? 1 counter does 2, so we're going to heal ourselves for 2. We're going to go ahead and untap Iron Man. We will use our other set of powered gauntlets to do another 2 damage, and we're going to knock him down to 8. Which, you know, I probably should have just done that all in one blow, so I would have had the counter sitting out there. Okay, anyway, moving on. Next up, I think what we're going to do is we're going to switch over to Tony, and we're going to do a Stark round. So Tony Stark, we're going to get Futurist, we're going to do 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Let's see what we've got. We've got a Power of Protection, and oh, yep, we're going to do Power of Protection. We're going to drop an energy barrier in there, and we'll go ahead and get it back with the Stark Tower. Use the Power of Protection to play our energy barrier, and put it out there with 3 counters on it. That was a pretty good round. That felt good. Now, we're going to be done. We're going to see how badly things go, but that felt like a lot of cleanup, and Iron Man was doing his thing. So, excited. I like that. All right. Where are we at? We are drawn cards, and Tony gets 6 cards. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the thing that I forgot to do is I was going to rest as Tony because I arc reactored up. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And he gets +2 recovery, so that should have cleaned him up. Okay. We get 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, we want to do damage next round. Okay. Villain's turn. What's happening on the villain's turn? First off, we're going to put 1 threat on the main scheme. That's pretty simple to remember. Next off, Kang is going to see Tony Stark out there, so he's going to scheme. He schemes for 2. He's going to get a boost of 1. So he's going to scheme for 3. So we're up to 4. And then we'll get an encounter card. All right, encounter card is... when revealed alter ego, this will surge. So we're going to surge. And we get, ooh, what's this? Rampage. All right, so we got a side scheme that's coming in with 4 on it. And when it gets defeated, a minion is going to come into play. All right, so we'll drop 4 on there. And he's done. We're over to the hero turn. All right, so what we're looking at is It takes 8 to get him out of there, and I have a supersonic punch right here, which is kind of cool. But let's see here. Stark Tower, what's my top tech? Do I have a top tech? I don't have a top tech. Oh, I do have an energy barrier way down at the bottom. I think we're going to use our Futurist first and get 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. And we've got Nova, Rocket Boots, and the Quinn Carrier. I think we will take... Do we take Nova? We'll take the Quinn Carrier, discard these 2, and we'll use Stark Tower to get our Rocket Boots back. Okay. We're going to flip over to Iron Man. Now, I think we use our... We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, plus 1 is 7. So what are our max for... tech stuff. So we can defeat him, but the problem that happens then is its end of phase is the point of time when he switches over. But I also want to get this future weapons out of there, so I think we're going to go ahead and take him out. In order to take him out, we're going to spend our Rocket Boots to go aerial. All right, so now we're aerial. We're going to go ahead and do our supersonic punch. And let's spend enhanced reflexes. And we'll go ahead and spend 2 enhanced reflexes to do our supersonic punch. So because we're aerial, supersonic punch does 8 damage, and he has 8 health. So we're going to take 8 off of him. Woohoo! That's gone. And we have, when defeated, remove the Chronopolis from the game at the end of the phase, join another game area. All right, so the Chronopolis is going to go away. Chronopolis is out. And Kang Immortus is out. We're going to go back to the Master of Time. Master of Time says when all players have joined this game area, advance to 4A. So we're going to 4A. All right, so let's see here. That's not 4A. I got to find the right cards now. Those are my expert cards. And we have, there we go. We're going to need that, and we're going to need 4A. There we go. All right, 4A says Kang's Wrath. When revealed, reveal Kang 3 and add him to the game area. Reveal each face-down Kang's Dominion under the stage, which we didn't get any of those, so that's good. All right, so we've got... Kang the Conqueror is going to get toughness. He's going to get the 1 threat 2 attack thing. And he's got 20 hit points. So we'll get that out there. 20, 20, 20. Actually, I should be holding off on this until the end of phase. So future weapons is going to go away because Kang went away. Let's see here. We're going to search the encounter, discard pile for a Nemesis minion, and put it into play engaged with you. Shuffle the encounter deck. All right, so I'm going to need my Nemesis minion, which means that this is going to come out, and then I need to get Whiplash is going to be out. All right, so Whiplash is going to come out. Now, actually, I should be finishing my turn before I do all of this. So let's go back to looking at what I'm doing with the rest of my turn. With the rest of my turn, a med team's not doing anything. There's nothing out there for me to hit. I could... Ooh. So let's do this. Iron Man is going to thwart for 2 off of the Rampage. We're going to use our Arc Reactor to untap. And we're going to thwart for 2 off of the Rampage. So Rampage is going to go away, and I'm going to discard from the top of the encounter deck until a minion is discarded, and we're going to put the minion into play. Let's go looking for a minion. Time Portal is not a minion. Advance is not a minion. Past Machinations, nope, nope, nope. There we go, Macrobots are going to come into play. All right. When macrobots are into play. I'm actually aerial still, so I can do 2, 4. Take out the macrobots because they have 4 health. They do have retaliate 1, so I'm going to take 2 while I'm doing those attacks. I can use my med team to heal up that 2. Yep, okay. And then I have to decide what I want to play, Pepper Pots or the Quinn Carrier. I think we'll play the Quinn Carrier instead of Pepper Pots. Or I could just discard and hold on to 2 Repulsor Blasts, which that sounds pretty tempting. I think we'll do that. We're going to discard and hold on to 2 Repulsor Blasts. So at that point, we would end our turn. Dun, dun, dun. Untap lots of crazy stuff. We're going to draw back up to 7. So I'm going to go 1, 2. Oh, let's make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. Now we do all this Kang craziness where Kang comes out. He's got toughness. He's got a silly attack thing. When revealed, each player searches encounters for their nemesis. Their nemesis is going to come out, and it's the beginning of the villain's turn at that point. All right, so we've got 10 on there. Beginning of the villain's turn, 1 threat on the main scheme. Let's not forget that. All right. Then we have Kang is going to attack Iron Man because he sees Iron Man out there. We'll go ahead and do another threat on the main scheme. So he's going to attack for 2, and he's going to get a boost. We're going to get a boost of 2, so he's going to hit me for 4. So I'm actually going to take 3 because I'm going to reflect one of those back and get rid of his tough. All right, next up is going to be Whiplash is going to come to attack me. And we're going to take the attack from Whiplash. We're going to reflect one of those back. So we take 2. And we're going to reflect that back onto Kang, so Kang's down to 19. All right, after that, we're going to draw an encounter card. Encounter card is going to be... Oh no, he's going to attack me again. All right, he's coming for me again. Eesh. I'm at 5. I don't like being at 5. We're going to put another threat on the main scheme. So he's attacking me for 2, and he's going to get a boost. And I'm not going to defend against that. So he's 2. He's going to boost. +1 for each. This boost gains 1 for each obligation in your play area, which I don't have any obligations. So he's attacking for 3. I will energy barrier one of those back, so I take 2. I'm going to put 1 more on him, so he's down to 18. And my energy barrier is gone. Okay, so we're done with the villainous villainy at that point in time. Right, we got an assault, this villain attacks me, okay. We're over to the hero turn. Now we took 6, 7, so we took a lot of damage that turn. And he's looking at, he would scheme for 4, so he can scheme for a lot. All right. Things we can do. Do we go all out this turn on him? I think so. I think we're going to start off with these repulsor blasts and see how those work out. So first thing we're going to do is repulsor blast number 1. Repulsor blast number 1. So when we do a repulsor blast, we do 1 damage, and then we're going to take our top 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And see what kind of icons they have on them. So we've got 1, 2, 3, nothing, nothing. All right, so we have 3 energy, which means we're going to do 2 for each of those. We're going to do 6. We're going to do 7 to him with our repulsor blast. So he's going to take 5 and 2. All right, in our draw pile we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have exactly 5 cards left. And have we seen our energy resource yet? Oh, we have. I was getting excited. Nope, it's down there at the bottom. All right. Let's see here. So he's at 11 right now. We're going to go ahead and we're going to hit him with another repulsor blast. So, second repulsor blast. We're going to get 5 cards, which is my last 5 cards. And let's see what they come out as. So we have, Night Nurse. Oh, a wild. There's 1. I only got 1. Oh, so we do 3 damage to him. All right, he's down to 8 at that point. So 5 and 2. That's not what I was hoping for. All right, we had spent our, I think we spent our Avengers Mansion to go aerial. I have to go back through all of this. Avengers Mansion sitting there. I thought we had spent that to go aerial. So repulsor blast 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, cost for the repulsor blast in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Repulsor blast 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus another 1. Yeah. Oh, we actually hadn't gone aerial yet. We were starting off with the repulsor blast. That's right. So then the thought was we could go aerial and do 4 more damage to him. So he's going to get an encounter card. We're going to shuffle back up. Now, my main concern is the threat on the main scheme at this point in time. So I think what we can do is we can clean that up as best as possible in case he goes like really crazy during his turn. So we're going to thwart for 2 because we can only attack for 4, 5, 6. We can't quite take him out this turn. All right, then we're going to use our helmet. We're going to remove the last 1. Use our arc reactor to untap. Do we do 4 more with the powered gauntlets? So we could go aerial. I think we do. Okay, so we'll use our Avengers Mansion to go aerial. So our boots get tapped at that point. We're going to do 4 damage with our powered gauntlets. So we're going to take him down from 8 to 4. And then we're going to go Stark side. At that point in time, we will trigger Futurist, draw 3 cards, 1, 2, 3. And we have, there's our energy. Yeah, we'll grab our energy. You will use our Stark Tower to get our top tech, which is an energy barrier. All right, and then we're going to take a nap as Tony. So he's got 3 recovery, plus I've got downtime, so we're going to recover for 5. So we're at 2 damage. We will put an energy barrier into play using our power of protection. That's got 2, 3 on it. And then I think we're just going to get rid of these and be done. Yep. So one of the things I'm looking for is I could really use a mental resource. That's why I want to get rid of those, because neither of those are mental resources. So we're going to be done at that point in time. We're untapping lots of stuff. Now the hope here is that he doesn't scheme out on his round. That shouldn't be a problem because we cleared it off, but it's possible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, and we're going to have double encounter cards, so we have no idea what that entails. All right, villain's turn. We're going to put one threat on the main scheme. Kang is going to see Tony Stark out there, so he's going to scheme. He's going to scheme for 2, and he's going to boost 1, plus boost for each obligation, which I don't have any obligations. So he's going to scheme for 3 total. So we're at 4. And Whiplash is going to scheme for another 2. So we're at 6. All right, let me get 2 encounter cards. All right, encounter card number 1. Tyrannosaurus Rex. All right, we get T-Rexes coming out with toughness. Counter card number 2. Ancient Warrior, which is going to attack with Quick Strike, but I'm Tony Stark, so it doesn't matter. All right, that is the end of the villain's turn, and we're back over to the hero's turn. So hero stuff is looking good. I think I can short circuit all of this by going over to Tony Stark. We'll use our Power of Protection to generate a mental, which will power up our rocket boots and then blast him with 2 powered gauntlets. Nobody has blocking or toughness or anything. Or sorry, nobody has guard. He does have toughness. Nobody has guard, so I can go right through and do the 4 damage to Kang and take Kang out. Yes! Victory! And I don't think that was a horribly long video, so I think we got him in a pretty good amount of time there. So, all right, we're back on track. Vacation's over. We're taking out Kang. Things are good to go now. So, all right. Feel good about that gameplay. Now I'm not sure where I'm going from here next. I'm not sure if I'm going Rise of Red Skull or Kang Expert. There's just so many choices. And then, you know, I think Ant-Man's going to be coming out pretty quick here. There's lots of things going on. So we'll see what's next, but I'm really happy with that play. I got the right cards at the right time. That's what happens when you get Arc Reactor early, because it is an awesome card. So you can see the difference between when you get the tech for Iron Man and when you don't get the tech for Iron Man. So that all worked out really well. So if I missed anything, be sure to let me know, because every once in a while, usually at least once a game, I miss something. There wasn't a whole lot of allies in play here, so I didn't mess up much of that. There may have been a minion ability I missed. I don't know. If I did, let me know. That's what the comments are for, so I can tag the video and put where I didn't catch things. It's a big game with a lot of stuff going on, and people tend to miss something. But I don't really feel bad about it, because I'm playing to the best of my knowledge and the best of my ability and trying to follow the rules as best I can. So I feel good about these wins when I get them. So, all right. I think that'll wrap up this video. We have finally a win, and thanks for watching.